Okay, this is the first of the NCBI 4 City Cycling Challenge video vlogs. And as you can see, we're up in the Phoenix Park. This is the Papal Cross, of course, where the NCBI 4 City Cycle Challenge kicks off on September 12th. And we're going to be cycling for 4 days. First leg of the journey is from here to Tullamore. So really looking forward to it. Only about 8 or 9 weeks to go. So I've got to get my skates on. And I'm here with Andy McFarlane from the Cycle Superstore. Thanks for coming out for the vlog today.
Our pleasure. Yeah.
Now, Cycle Superstore provided me with this lovely bike. The Flanders.
The Flanders SR1, yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the bike and where does this come in the range and what type of bike is it for people?
So this will be a pretty traditional road bike setup. This will be probably about mid-range, I'd say. This is exactly what you want for your challenge, pretty much. I mean, there's obviously different type of bikes. There's mountain bikes, there's commuting bikes. I mean, road bikes, this is precisely what you need. It's going to be light, it's going to be aerodynamic on the road, pretty stiff. It's going to hold the road well as well. So if you're taking turns pretty speedily, it's going to keep pace, you know.
Yeah, so exactly how does this compare now to a mountain bike, for example? On a challenge like the 4 City
It's going to be absolutely no good to you.
Really?
No, mountain bike's going to be too heavy, too slow, it's going to be cumbersome, everything you don't want, basically. You know?
Yeah, because when I started training, I started on a mountain bike, and I couldn't believe the difference in the weight. I mean, this thing must weigh about an eighth of the weight of the mountain bike.
Well, that's a typical road bike, but it's good and light. You can just lift that up, you can literally lift it with one hand still.
So, I mean, with the tyres and that, these are very narrow, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Is this all about efficiency and?
That's exactly what it is. It's reducing the rolling resistance when you're on the road.
Yeah. Now, with the gearing, how does the gearing differ from a mountain bike? Are we talking a similar setup here?
I mean, no, it wouldn't be similar in terms of, I mean, you can see the first obvious thing is that road bikes are always nearly drop handlebars. So it lets you get into much more of a racing posture, you know what I mean? Okay. So when you're cruising along, you're going to have the gears literally here. You know? Yeah. And otherwise, I mean, you just want to be...
So I'm going to be kind of in this kind of posture, is it?
Yeah, well, up on the bike and bent over like that, back straight. That's it.
Right, okay. We can cycle this way too, yeah?
Most cyclists really choose what way they want to cycle. They'll probably adapt. Their whole point of drop handlebars is to kind of move around as you get a bit stiff as the journey goes on, you know? Yeah. But a lot of people will literally right here. This is kind of dangerous if your hands slip, you're in serious trouble. So a lot of people will either right here, or as you say, right there, just straighten up every now and again.
Yeah. Cool, that's a great bike. You know, in terms of Cycle Superstore, the types of bike you're selling, would this be a typical, or would this be a big seller, this type of bike?
It would be a big seller, yeah. We're doing, I mean, there's a lot of road bikes being sold at the moment. I think cycling in general is kind of becoming more popular and almost to some extent probably more fashionable as well. Yeah. In spite of the lovely Lycra look that you've got on the go.
It's very flattering.
But yeah, more and more people are getting into cycling, and that's been helped. I mean, first of all, I suppose, once you buy a bike, really the big cost is gone, you know? And the second thing about cycling as well is with the bike that works for you now, so many people can avail of a tax-free bike. So that's it for me.
Yeah, so it's a good time to, if you're thinking of taking up cycling. Time.
If you're thinking of taking up cycling now, really is.
Cool, so they can call out to you in Tala at the Cycle Superstore.
That's right, or they can visit us at cyclesuperstore.ie as well.
Thanks very much.
Okay.